Hello, welcome to School of Alchemy. So today's book is Niccolò Machiavelli's The Prince on the Art of Power, the new illustrated edition of the Renaissance masterpiece on leadership. Okay, so what I like about this book, first is the cover. This is like a silk fabric, and then it has an embossed gold or copper of the Fleur de Lis logo. It's beautiful, you know. It's a work of art. Let's look at the side. This is a hardbound. And look at the back. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. And of course, I love the fabric. So where did I learn about this book? It's from Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power. He mentioned Machiavelli here several times. So I got this book. Let's go inside because I love the illustrations of this book. Red, The Art of Power. So this is Niccolò Machiavelli. Shelter Harbor Press, New York is the publisher. Table of contents, intro. So let's see. Yeah, all the pages are glossy. They're all glossy. And then we're gonna go one by one of the chapters. I'm talking about the illustration. I'm not gonna dive into it because I want you to read it yourself. And it says here, oops, sorry. The Prince, dedicated to the magnificent Lorenzo di Piero di Medici. Well, if you know Italian history, you know, heard about Lorenzo di Medici, right? So it's for you to find out. Okay, chapter 1. How many kinds of principalities there are, and by what means they are acquired. So I haven't read this book, but I think what he's talking about principalities is about like an owner or a landlord or a leader, something like that. Let's see what he says here. All states, all powers that have held and hold rule over men have been in either republics or principalities. So that's what he means. Principalities are either hereditary, in which the family has been long established, or they are new. The new are either entirely new, as was Milan to Francesco Sfora, or they are, as it were. Hold on, guys. I need to make the light brighter because I cannot read it. There you go. Members annexed to the hereditary state of the prince who has acquired them, as was the kingdom of Naples to that of the king of Spain. Such dominion, those acquired, are either accustomed to live under a prince or to live in freedom, and are acquired either by the arms of the prince himself or of others, or else by fortune or by ability. So the prince is somehow like a ruler. Chapter 2, concerning hereditary principalities. And look at this. This is what I'm gonna focus on, the illustrations. So the arms of house of Este, from Bible de Chartreux by Guglielmo Giraldi, leading Renaissance illuminator to the wealthy. Let's see. There's a unicorn, guys. Look. Unicorn is not new. And they have the two-headed eagle. It's like the, the seal of the United States. There are two kids holding the crest, the shield, the fleur-de-lis, flowers. The unicorn is inside, like an, what's this? I cannot see it. It's in a tree. It's sitting on a grass with a tree. So let's move on. Chapter 3, concerning mixed principalities. What's this? King Louis XII in 1503, entering Genoa, ceded earlier by France to the Duke of Milan, French manuscript detailed by Bourdichon. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this. King Louis XII is being hailed by women. He's marching. Look at the horse. Are these priests and popes? Clergymen? What is this? A medallion of Gian Galeazzo Sforza, 1469-1494, who became Duke of Milan in boyhood, but was usurped by his uncle, the regent. Okay. Chapter 4. Why the kingdom of Darius, conquered by Alexander, did not rebel against the successor of Alexander at his death. Why? This is a marble Roman copy of a Greek bust of Alexander the Great from the Pinacoteca Capitolina, Rome. So, what's next? Fiorenza. Is this Florence? Concerning the way to govern cities or principalities which live under their own laws before they were annexed. So this is the Carta della Catena from 1490. It's a panorama of Florence. This detail reveals the Arno as well as impressive city bridges and walls. Let's look at the detail. Look at this. Ancient Florence. Look at this painting. A detail from one of Giorgio Vasari's painting on the ceiling of Salon de Cinquecento, celebrating Florence's triumph over Pisa. Gosh, I need to wear glasses. I can't read that far. It's beautiful, guys. This book is worth buying if you love paintings. Because the reason why I bought this, not only about the story of the prince, but also the illustrations. Duke of Ferrara, Alfonso the first Dieste, who fought successfully to regain his family's fiefdom. Look at the people before. You know, they're handsome and they're very, you know, manly, with pride and dignity. Unlike now, kids are weak. I mean, not everyone, but you can see that before. People are a bit different. Okay, let's move this light a little bit. This is a bronze devotional of Savonarola, created by Luca and Andre della Rabbia, whose family fell under the monk's influence. Oh, that's why it looks like he's wearing a monk's robe, you know. Look at this. Pope Alexander VI, a member of Borgia Familia, who gained notoriety by blatantly promoting the intents of his relatives. Okay, look at the painting. It's beautiful, huh? They have the fish hat. Who is this? Look at this. Cesare Borgia, one of Alexander the Sixth's 4 children by his mistress. Look, guys. Look at the detail of this painting. It's very lifelike. He's wearing a gloves. Look at these 2 people there behind him. He's wearing a beret. I don't know what to call this. It looks like a women's clothes now. It's interesting. Okay. Florence today. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, another one. Chapter 8. Concerning those who have obtained a principality by wickedness. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at this painting, guys. Look at this painting. Look at this baby. There's a gun. This is a gun pointing at the baby's mouth. Ooh. Ooh, that's so wicked. And there's another infant here. Wow, look at this. They have all the babies. And there are babies on the floor too. What? Let me read about the description. Is the massacre of the innocents detail in Siena Palazzo Pubblico is a disturbing work. Warning of cruel deeds by the power. Okay, now I understand. Wow. But this painting is not... Look at this. Why are they big? They're supposed to be in the distance, but they... And it looks like they're happy. But what's happening? Maybe these are royalties and these babies are like the common people. Who knows? Look at that. This guy. This guy. Him. So history repeats itself. This thing has been happening over and over. I'm gonna skip on that painting so we can move faster. Chapter 9, concerning a civil principality. So, the just ruler in allegory of good government by Lorenzetti, a fresco in Siena's Hall of the Nine. This is the one. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at the detail. What is this? Is this an angel? It has wings. But why is it naked? And then look at this. This is like God peeking through the clouds. And this is another angel, I suppose. And who are these? Wow. And what is he holding? Is this like a shield and a staff? And another babies on the floor. The babies are suckling the goat. Is it a goat or a fox? It looks like a fox to me. Oops. Interesting, huh? The ideal city thought to have been painted by Piero della Francesca symbolizes peace, balance, and orderly rhythm. Oh, it looks like a modern city. Of course. Oh my God. Erasmo of Narni, better known as Gattamelata, the honey-eyed cat, was a famous mercenary who served the papacy, Florence, and Venice. So this is him. This chapter 10, concerning the way in which the strength of all principalities ought to be measured. Chapter 11, concerning ecclesiastical principalities. The ruling of the Catholic Church. Okay. So what is this? The papal arms decorates their pier at the Duomo in Todi, Umbria. The city was annexed by papal states in the 14th century. You know, guys, I heard about Duomo. That's where they make the leather for like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and all other signature brands. So this is Renaissance armor was often visual feast. Gaspare Mola made this helmet adorned with ancient and mythical motifs. There's a dragon. Wow, there's a dragon. I don't know. And look at this. The face of the dragon too. Very nice. Oh, it's too ornamental. Look at this. This is a shield. This is departure of the English ambassador from Venice. Look at it looks like an art deco, right? But look at this. But it's not, of course. Sorry for the light. Let's see. It's hard for me to read because it's dark. Chapter 12. How many kinds of soul... I'll repeat. How many kinds of soldiery there are and concerning mercenaries. Look at... What's this? Sir John Hawkwood, an English mercenary known as Giovanni Acuto, who served most side over 30 years. Fresco by Paolo Uccello. Okay, so how many chapters are there? I'm gonna flip through. If you can hear, I feel like I'm gonna get sick. Sorry, guys. So these are 270 pages, including the index, acknowledgement, and picture credits. Oh, okay. There's the Question of Machiavelli by Isaiah Berlin, an edited version of an essay that appeared originally in the New York Review of Books, November 4, 1971. Oh, wow. I'm gonna read this. Machiavelli by Thomas Babington Macaulay, an edited version of an essay first published in March 1827. Oh, so there are several people who have their interpretation of Machiavelli. The last chapter is chapter 26, an exhortation to liberate and seize Italy from the barbarians. Nice. This painting is different. It's more like cartoony, you know. The princely status of Lorenzo the Magnificent is accented in this fresco detail from Medici Palace Chapel, Florence. I want to go to Florence, and maybe I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna stay there and I will be mesmerized and you know, amazed by the paintings. Chapter 25. What fortune can effect in human affairs and how to withstand her. Chapter 24. Why the Prince of Italy have lost their states. Chapter 23. How flatterers should be avoided. Oh, avoid flattery. Because they want something from you. So, I'm gonna just flip through because I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna get sick. Chapter 20 are fortresses and many other things to which princes often resort, advantageous or hurtful. What is this? Hannibal in Italy. One of the 4 frescoes of the Punic Wars by Jacopo Ripanda in the Hannibal Hall. Wow, I like this one. Look at these angels and cherubims. Pallas chassis the vices from the Guardian of Virtue, 1502, by Mantegna. The fleeing ape represents immortal hatred. Look, guys. He is mutilated. Oh, okay. Does anyone know who this is? He looks like Mercury. And he's wearing Mercury's hat. You know? These are the angels. I like this type of painting. Especially the characters. Look at the angels. They have the wings of dragonflies and butterflies. It's not the wings of birds. And this woman is holding 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. Wow. So that concludes my review of the illustration. And I hope you enjoyed it too. I want to go through it more in detail, but as I said, I feel like I'm gonna get sick. So I need to rest. Thanks for watching. See you again next week.